Those charts were locked on my drive. Who touched them?
Ask your perfect fiancé. If this piece lands, I get deputy director next week.
So you stole my story and slept together?
Hannah, not here.
You changed the timestamps and reordered testimony. This isn't theft. It's fabrication. I'm taking the raw files to standards tonight.
Don't do this. You know what the people upstairs want.
I only know you want my life. You think truth saves people? Truth doesn't promote anybody. But it can destroy you. Miss Ward? Evelyn? That's not me. Miss Evelyn, doctor said no sudden stress. My name is Hannah Cole.
You're Evelyn Ward. Returned from Zurich 3 weeks ago.
Work stress? They made my corpse give a statement? The board meets tomorrow. You'll assume an executive role. Evelyn owns Ward Media?
Enough to walk in and rearrange the room.
You need rest.
No, I need a car. Miss Ward, you're barely recovered. Then I'll recover on the way back. One more item. Your first assignment is News Division Reform. They just opened the door for me. That's Evelyn Ward?
I heard she was locked away in Europe. Welcome home, Evelyn.
Home is a strong word.
The board hopes you'll observe before you act.
That usually means there's something worth seeing.
Ms. Ward, huge honor.
We're excited to support your transition. Who sat here?
That station was cleared after the accident.
Name?
Hannah Cole.
Pull her last project? It's sealed. Interesting. Congratulations, Mark. Strong quarter.
Thank you. I intend to do more.
Sophie, your segment gets prime placement next month. That's generous. No, strategic.
So I'll be fronting the network special?
If you can carry the weight. I want 6 months of their expense reports, source declarations, and raw edit whites. Quietly? If they notice, I've failed.
You sound weirdly familiar when you talk about sourcing.
Good reporting has habits. Run it under board authority. If legal asks, this is quality review. This wasn't a routine scandal.
Public contracts, state money, shell transfers.
She wasn't chasing a person. She was tracing a pipeline.
They didn't delete it. They smothered it. Ms. Ward, you requested me?
I changed my mind.
About what?
About underestimating ambition.
Found it.
So it was her. Funny. She loved chasing dead-end municipal corruption. It wasn't dead-end. She was tracing contractor donations through consulting cutouts.
You talk like you knew her. I know patterns. Liars repeat themselves.
Pull everything on Evelyn Ward's years in Europe. Clinics, schools, staff, everything. You want Hannah's truth? Start by distrusting building security.
You knew her.
I filmed half her last month alive.
Then help me finish the other half. You really don't sound like a Ward. Good.
If you really want Hannah, don't trust a single security record in that building. That's not a glitch. That's choreography.
Routine maintenance.
Maintenance at 11:42 p.m., top floor only, during an active institute?
That's what the report says.
Reports lie. Systems leak.
No full wipe, just a surgical gap. 29 minutes, 38 seconds.
Long enough to kill, short enough to explain away. Who replaced the original engineering shift?
I'd have to check.
Check faster.
Daniel Mercer resigned 2 weeks after the fall.
Leave a forwarding address?
Worse, he vanished before collecting severance. No paper trail, no credit card activity.
People run when they're guilty, or when they saw who is.
Don't say her name!
Hannah trusted you with the data pulls.
You saw where trust got her.
He's scared. Not wrong, just useless.
You think I want to end up dead in a memo?
I think someone already counted on your silence. After Hannah died, everyone who touched her file got screened.
By legal?
No. Higher. Don't open it here.
That's not a paycheck, that's hush money and makeup.
Good. Now she's not just dirty, she's expensive.
These vendor payments route through 3 shell PR firms.
That's standard freelance sourcing. Freelance sourcing? Cute phrase for bought testimony.
You told me those were field expenses.
And you cashed the ratings, didn't you? Until every anonymous source is re-verified, your segment is frozen. You're gutting the most profitable show in the building. No, I'm checking if it still has organs.
Did you lie to me?
Don't start acting pure now.
What the hell was that note?
If you don't know, keep it that way.
Did someone see us that night?
Us? Maybe not. Me? Maybe.
You're destabilizing.
Or remembering.
Your file includes dissociation episodes.
Who else has seen that file?
A concern reached the board
About my health?
about whether you inherit judgment, not just stock.
Funny. No one questioned judgment when a reporter died on your floor.
Then explain why someone sent the board proof you may not be fit to lead. Anonymous, but detailed.
Detailed enough to be stolen.
The board reads instability as risk.
The board mistakes silence for stability. Frame it as concern. Powerful Heiress targets newsroom enemies. Don't say mental health. Imply it. Let them do the cruelty for you.
Recovered admin access logs?
Give me the name.
Victor Hale.
Operations.
And government relations.
So Hannah didn't die inside an affair. She died inside a system.
Mr. Hale, I hear you make impossible things happen.
Only expensive things.
Public contracts, exclusive access, news timing. You collect odd hobbies.
You ask questions like a reporter.
You answer like a man billing by the lie.
Victor signed off on 3 of Mark's exclusive bookings. So Mark didn't just steal, he was fed.
There's a time draft in Hannah's mailbox, never sent.
Title.
Open it.
Mark met my source without authorization.
She knew.
One witness flipped after she died. Construction subcontractor.
Can we reach him?
Not as press, as documentary scouts.
You don't win by being first. You win by being the one they remember.
A man called, says he'll talk, but only in person.
What?
That's the same underground garage Hannah went through the night she died. Then don't be late.
No cameras.
Then talk.
A woman from production called first. Said Hannah was unstable.
Sophie.
Then Mark came. Said if I corrected my statement, he could protect everyone involved.
He always says protect when he means bury.
What did Hannah do before she died?
She said she made a backup. Gave it to someone nobody would suspect. I have to go.
Who called?
The kind of people who... addresses who make disappear.
Damn it. Hannah used to joke. The safest place is wherever everyone looks and nobody sees.
Stop. This one's too clean. Too boring.
That's why she picked it.
Embedded archive. Encrypted.
Can you crack it?
Not without her personal answer key.
Evelyn is destabilizing the newsroom. You need to limit her personnel power before she burns your family trying to play sheriff.
Whoever set this question knew Hannah personally. Who would know?
There's only one person left. Me.
This isn't a tech question. Whoever wrote it knew Hannah. The answer's personal. Our apartment is home.
No. Home is where nobody edits me. Uncut.
It's open.
Kill the piece before it touches contracts.
That's direct suppression.
Not all of it.
The elevator remembers?
Then we ask the elevator.
Video gets clipped. Mechanical logs don't die that easy.
You talk about machines like they're lovers.
Machines are easier than people.
Top floor at 11:31. Again at 11:37. Manual overrider at 11:44.
Card reader logged Mark, then Sophie. Third was maintenance override.
So she didn't clean it up alone.
No, she panicked. Someone turned panic into procedure.
Partial top floor access was shut by engineering request.
Then we're back to Daniel.
Found a payroll-linked motel charge, New Jersey.
Let's ask the terrified man why he disappeared.
I told payroll I quit.
You didn't quit. You ran. If we wanted to hurt you, we wouldn't knock.
I never saw the push.
Then tell me what you did see.
Victor's assistant called. Told me to log a temporary fault and erase the alarm cascade.
Jesus.
Later, I saw Sophie in the service corridor. There was blood on her hands.
Will you testify?
They called my wife's school. They know my kid's route home.
Then I stop asking you to be brave. I start helping you stay alive.
If you can move my family, I kept a backup.
What backup?
Relocation costs money. Secrecy costs more.
Bill me personally. That won't stay invisible. Neither will murder.
Service corridor backup. It's partial.
That places Victor's office in the cleanup.
Private lawyers, off-book witness relocation. What exactly are you doing?
What your system failed to do.
You are exposing this family.
No. I'm exposing what this family covered.
Your solo audit authority is suspended. Effective now.
Then I investigate without your permission.
Stability first.
Your direct control is paused, not revoked.
Cowards call amputation a pause. The newsroom can finally recover from impulsive interference.
We all want credibility.
New lead. Hannah's last meeting wasn't Mark or Sophie. Then who? Evelyn Ward's private assistant. So the woman whose face I wear. Yeah. She was already digging. Then I finish what she started.
She said if anything happened, don't trust the board. She left this.
She knew about the newsroom?
She hired private researchers in Europe, followed money between advertisers and political donors.
So she wasn't a decorative heiress.
Victor poisons the newsroom. Arthur sees it and calls it balance. If I return, I inherit not a throne but a cover-up. If I disappear, go to Archive Cabinet B.
She and Hannah were chasing the same monster from opposite sides. Then stop treating this like borrowed skin. Tonight, we open B Cabinet.
It's open. These go back years.
Victor recommended sponsor protection. Arthur approved editorial restraint. He didn't kill Hannah. He built the house murder fit inside. You can hide in files all night, Evelyn. Paper burns.
She knows you're close.
That's bad.
No. That's her next weapon.
Did you ever experience identity projection episodes?
That's a medical term being used as a coward's weapon.
She's obsessively attached to Hannah Cole's case.
You mean more attached than her fiancé was? When power meets instability, people get hurt. Funny thing to say in a building where someone died. Am I becoming her? Or admitting I never stopped being her?
Forget the board. Look at this. There's someone else.
It's him.
He arrived after Sophie.
And stayed after Hannah fell.
Ready whenever you are.
Let's do a warm-up. How do you vet a source who meets you in a garage after midnight?
I'm sorry?
More specifically, when the reporter who cultivated him turns up dead the next day?
This is inappropriate.
No, murder is inappropriate.
You don't know what you think you know.
Then educate me.
Midnight. Come alone. I'll tell you what really happened that night.
I didn't push her.
But you didn't save her either.
Sophie lost control. I got there after.
And when you saw Hannah at the bottom?
Victor called. Said if this became a scandal, all of us were finished.
So you helped bury her.
I can give you emails. Victor, the PR shells, all of it.
For what?
My career? You keep me off the criminal side of this.
You think this is still a contract negotiation?
One more thing. Hannah emailed Arthur before she died. A warning. He never answered.
My reporting has been compromised. Sources have been tampered with. Commercial pressure is shaping editorial decisions.
I receive hundreds of flagged messages.
And one of them died.
I didn't order her death.
No. You built a system where the warning dies first.
What exactly do you want from me?
Nothing. That's the point. I'm done waiting for this building to correct itself.
You talked to her?
You're paranoid.
If you flip, we both go down.
You mean you burn first?
Did you give her something?
You shoved Hannah, not me.
And you watched her bleed out!
There it is.
My first call was Victor because you froze!
I was protecting us.
No, Mark. You were protecting your face.
He signed.
When I arrived, Hannah was still conscious. He let her die.
I'll testify. But the evidence goes to police and press the same day.
Done. Then we stop chasing the truth. We schedule it.
Tonight, we celebrate trust.
Change the opening. Add a segment, a history of credibility. That wasn't approved. Now it is.
1 packet to police liaison, 3 to independent papers, legal copy locked.
If they kill the screen, the story still leaves the building. Good. Let them choke on every exit.
You're making this unnecessarily dramatic.
No. I'm making it irreversible.
We've got a problem.
What kind?
Someone took control of Master Control.
Then we take it back.
I can't restore full access from here.
Then don't restore it. Hijack it. On my mark.
Tonight, we honor the legacy of trust.
If this air's altered, someone inside killed the facts first.
Mr. Hale, stay where you are.
This is manipulated. Victor called. I helped bury her.
She wouldn't stop. She kept pushing. So you killed her?
She made me do it!
No. She just made you visible.
She should take the chair. You can rebuild this company.
That's exactly why I can't stay.
After all this, you walk away?
I didn't survive a cover-up just to become better wallpaper.
Still time to pick a less insane business model.
Transparent funding, multi-layer verification, source protection.
So, the exact opposite of Ward. Not the opposite. Corrective. Name? Truth should never serve power. Now let's get to work.